Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I really wanted to do just a soft smoky eye look, and I also wanted to play with the Aether Beauty Rose Quartz palette because it has been a while. I know I tried to use a little bit in the Adriana Lima video, but I thought I wanted to kind of play with it a bit more. I'm thinking of a matte smoky eye with just a pop of shimmer in the inner corner, something a bit softer. And yeah, so if you're interested then please keep on watching. Okay, so to begin with I'm actually going to go with the Dr. Huschka bronzing tint because I just want a bit more of a bronze feel to the skin. So I'm just taking a pump on the back of my hand. I'm just going to use my buffing brush just to buff this in to my skin. I haven't used this product for a while. This tends to be my summer product to go for. I kind of fancied a bit more of a glowy, bronzy skin today. And I always find makeup sits really nicely over the top of it as well. To make it a bit more glowy, I'm going to go in with the Ilia Liquid Light Serum Highlighter in Nova. So I'm going to take a pump on my brush and just kind of wrap it around my high points just here. This is where I like to add a nice glow. Like that. And I believe by the time this video goes up I would have done my highlighter video, so you'll know that this is kind of pretty much my go-to at the moment. I am going to be going in with a bit of foundation at the top, but just a light layer so that still really shines through, and obviously I want the bronze to still shine through as well. So I am going to use the Lily Lolo Cream Foundation in Cotton, just swirling the exact same brush. I'm just going to do a really light layer, more just to even out the skin tone, and I'll go in with some concealer for coverage where I need it. But to be honest, when I add that bronzing tint and then a highlighter, my skin I feel looks already better than it did before. So yeah, just a light layer of foundation. Okay, for concealer, probably no surprise, the Hint Beauty concealer. I am thinking of trying the Kosas concealer they brought out. It looks really nice. I know this is my favourite and it's still my favourite and I love it for foundation, but I am intrigued just to see what that one is like. And also the Kosas one does a lot more shades than Hint Beauty does. I can't remember off the top of my head how many shades it does, but Hint Beauty only does 5 shades, which isn't great at all, whereas Kosas does a lot more shades. So I'm just intrigued to try it and see what it's like. Like I said, I still love this concealer and I really wish they bring out more shades of this. Now I'm not going to go in with any like cream or powder bronzer because I think the tint does enough. I am going to add some blusher though, and I am going to take, this is fast becoming my favourite blusher as well. I feel like it's overtaking the Rituel de Fille blusher at the moment, but the Honest Beauty Cream Cheek Blush in Coral Peach. Using the same buffing brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the cheeks. Maybe wrap it around a little bit around here as well. Now I am going to add the smallest amount of powder just in the T-zone area and under the eyes, taking the 100% pure bamboo powder and just pat this on. So just purely under the eyes and then down the T-zone area. Okay, I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows with my ABH palette. Nothing new here. And then I will go in with the Lily Lolo eye primer to prep and prime the eyes. Okay, so I brought you a little closer for the eye portion. So like I said, I'm going to start off with the matte and maybe add a pop of shimmer in the inner corner. I think I'm actually going to start with this shade here, which is called Scorpio. And I'm going to take on a flat, quite a dense flat brush and just pack this all over the lid. So this is a Real Techniques Bold Metals 200 brush. It's kind of a bit stained from doing some bright makeup. And I'm going to pack this, like I said, over the lid. And then I'm just going to use the brush as well, just to kind of sweep into the crease. I'm not blending it out as such, I'll use another brush, but just to blend it into the crease a little bit. And I'm probably going to go rounded. Although knowing me, I'm probably end up winging it out, but for now I'm trying to go the rounded route. And actually, whilst I've got that shade, just going to drag it along the lower lash line as well. And join it up to the outer portion. Okay, switching to a slightly fluffier brush now. Taking a fluffy brush now, I'm going in with the shade Sandstone. And use this to blend this out. And I am going to kind of build it up in its inner portion here. Blend the lower lash line out as well. I'm going to go back to the flat brush I used, but this time I'm going to dip into Grounding, which is a dark grey in this. I'm just going to focus this more on towards the lash line. And I'll blend it up into Scorpio. Just to add that depth and that deepness around the lash line. I'm not keeping it tight to the lash line or anything like that, but I'm not bringing it all the way up either. So something just like that, and I'm going to go back in with Scorpio and blend that out a bit more. Then going back in with Scorpio. And I'm just tapping this over the edges to still keep that deepness there, but so the blend is going. I don't want to use a fluffy brush because it'll blend it too much, so just like tapping it on will help massively. I'm then going to take a pencil brush. I pick up some Grounding again, and this time drag it on the lower lash line, but mainly focusing more on the outer portion of it. Okay, and then for the inner corner bit, I don't know whether to go in with Divine maybe, or maybe Stardust, because Stardust isn't a shimmer but it's more of a satin, so there is like a shine to it, and maybe that might work quite nicely considering everything else is matte, so maybe I'll go in with that shade actually. So yeah, I'm going to start off with Stardust and just gently pack it in there. Yeah, that's just going to nicely help brighten that inner corner without being too much. I might just drag it along the lower lash line slightly in the inner corner bit. A little bit of that to the brow bone as well. I'm going to go in with the Ilia Limitless Mascara and just load up the upper and lower lashes with this. Okay, for lips, I don't want to just go in with a simple nude lip, but I don't want to go anything too bold. So what I'm going to try and do, and I might change my mind as I do this, I'm going to take Wine Cup from 100% Pure. And I'm just going to dab this to the lips and create more of a kind of tint to the lips, a bit more kind of like a smudge almost. What I might do is just add a little bit of concealer to that as well. Okay, and that is this look complete. So really nice smoky eye. I tried to tone it down so it's not super intense and slightly softer. Although it does look quite intense, it's just kind of more around the lash line. I feel like this is quite a wearable, really easy smoky eye to achieve, and also I just think it would complement so many people as well. And I know a lot of you like your cool tones, so this would be perfect as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave any requests for future videos down below, and I'll see you in my next video.